Hi, I'm Andre Brock with the LSU AgCenter. Up here in the piney woods of the Florida parishes today, out foraging. Now we can find lots of different mushrooms in Louisiana. We find the oyster cluster mushrooms in wintertime. Then in summer, we find chanterelle mushrooms. The chanterelle is a apricot colored, soft mushroom. They normally grow on sandy, somewhat acidic soil, hence we find them in sandy, piney areas like on the North Shore. Now if you're mushroom hunting, you need to be careful about identification. There are lots of different mushrooms out there. Some are good to eat. A lot of them are innocuous. Some of them can make you sick or even kill you. So be very careful about identification. As our pathologist, Dr. Raj Singh, likes to say, you can technically eat any mushroom you find, but some of them you'll only eat once. So when we look at some of the lookalikes, some of the similar looking mushrooms, we have these little red ones here that look a little bit similar, caught my eye a little while ago. They've got the right colored stem, but as you can see, the color is off. It's red rather than apricot. I'm not interested in mushroom identification right now, just so much as finding these chanterelles, so we'll toss these. There's another more similar lookalike right here. So look at our chanterelles, how the gills go from the edge all the way up to the shaft or stalk of the mushroom. In one of these lookalike mushrooms, they're very similar on top, but you notice that the gills stop abruptly at the stem. Again, I'm not sure what the species of mushroom is, but we're going to go ahead and throw that one away because it could be dangerous or harmful to our health. So what we find here are some nice apricot colored mushrooms. This one's got a little age on it. It's starting to turn black on the top, but it's still perfectly edible. These smaller ones probably popped up after a recent rain. I mentioned that we find these in piney woods, but often you find them in a mostly piney area, but within the root zone of an oak tree. Sure enough, that's where we found this little patch. Once you gather a few, put them in a bag, collect them, and after they've sat in that bag a while, you open it up and find they even have an apricot kind of smell to them. This is another confirmation that you picked the right mushrooms. You can prepare them in a number of different ways. You can eat them fresh, grill them, just like any other mushroom. If you find a lot of them, go ahead and dehydrate them, and then you can put them in a stew. In wintertime, they go really good with venison. I'm told that you can even sell them for $15 a pound to restaurants. That's between you and the restaurant. Now, as far as licenses are, you don't have to have a hunting or fishing license to be able to have these. If you're on your own property, you can pick your own. And state parks and wildlife management areas, if you have proper access to those areas, you can pick them there too. And the law says that you can pick up to 5 gallons of mushrooms a day. 5-gallon bucket full of mushrooms to me is plenty enough mushrooms to last me through the day. So practically no limit on those, unless of course you're selling those and trying to get a whole lot of them. This is the fresh little mushroom, probably popped up within the last few days or so. That's good. It's going to be a tender mushroom. It hasn't gotten leathery yet. I find also if the mushrooms come up and then you get another rain after, you get some sand and other debris splash up into the gills, which is a little pain in the neck when you're cleaning the mushrooms, getting ready to use them or eat them. We find these mushrooms all through the summer, usually starting around May or June, and they'll go all summer long into September. This is early September that we're picking these, and it's almost the end of their growing season. When the weather starts cooling off in October, then you'll see fewer and fewer of them. So there's not a really specific season, but more or less through the hot months of summer and into September. So if you're out hunting for mushrooms, which I highly encourage, make sure you know what you're talking about and make sure you know what you're doing. Even bring a guide if you want to. And if you're confident that you are getting the correct mushrooms, these are delicious mushrooms, great way to put a little food on the table.